think of an ingredient where you would start with thoughtfulness. If you were saying to the general public at home, with your children, creating new leaders for the future, because they are the ones that are really going to change the world, one ingredient or two ingredients to be a good place to teach them a lesson?
I'd go with wheat. I'd say with wheat only because I'm trying to hit as many people as possible, and we are a wheat culture. I know there are a lot of no-glutens out there, so we'll forget about that.
Well, talk about the no-glutens.
We can talk about the no-glutens, but whether you're non-gluten or gluten sensitive or just trying to stay away from gluten, we are wheat. You cannot deny that. We're a Western culture. Wheat built the civilization, just as rice built Asian and corn built South American culture. And we still eat a ton of wheat. We eat more wheat than we eat meat. We eat more wheat than we eat almost everything, vegetables and fish combined. The only thing we don't eat more wheat of is dairy, but it's close. So even in these non-gluten times, we're still very much a wheat culture, and it's still very much an indication of where we are. And if it is an indication of where we are, if I'm right, we're in real trouble because we really eat just dead wheat. We eat the white stuff, as we know, too much white flour. We also grow the wrong kind of wheat. We grow them in a terrible way. We grow them in denuded soils. And then we expect that it will have some kind of flavor. I don't know. Some people expect it, but we should expect it because wheat has tremendous flavor. So if I were to
back to positive, you've got a couple of kids. They're going to cook with you.
I'm going to positive. Oh God, I thought I all was positive. So if I were in a kitchen with a child, I would mill wheat, and I would mill any grain. And you can get a tabletop mill for $100. You can buy an attachment on a Cuisinart for $75. And what you're doing is creating the best nutrition available in the world in a wheat seed. Wheat seed is the most nutritious seed there is. And if you break up that seed with the germ intact, the wheat seed is the bran, the endosperm, the white stuff, which is mostly what we eat, and then the little germ, which represents about 5 or 10% of the seed, but it's where all the nutrition is. It's where all the oils are, the flavor, the flavonoids are flavors. And you cannot taste wheat unless you have the germ intact. And our whole food system, when it comes to grains, is about removing the germ so it remains shelf stable. So I would teach a child, and maybe my daughter, I can throw my daughter in here, I'm trying to teach her from the start that wheat is a tomato. That you would not eat a rotten tomato. And so you would not have a rotten tomato in your home and serve it to your kid. Well, that's what we do with wheat. So we've got to change the culture around eating wheat. And I think the first place to do it is in a mill, with a home mill, that gets us to eat porridge, stews, soups, oatmeal, fresh ground oatmeal. Or if you're baking bread at home, the best is from flour that you mill yourself. It will have that jaw-dropping flavor that I described before with Klaus's wheat.